G'day guys, I'm Ryan Kwanten and you're watching Razor TV.
Australian actor Ryan Kwanten plays a ladies' man, Jason Stackhouse, in the hit vampire series True Blood. But he'll be shedding his Mr. Sexy image to play, of all things, a geek in his latest movie, Griff The Invisible.
He's a customer liaison officer who thinks he's an invisible superhero.
Ryan was in town for the screening of his film at the Singapore International Film Festival recently. In the movie, Ryan plays an office clerk who imagines that he's a superhero, but sadly has no superpowers.
I have powers to uphold justice and defend the innocent.
Well, I thought it was a very beautiful script. I thought it was a script that I couldn't forget about. So I remember reading it and then thinking about it the next day, and it still stayed with me the next week. And I thought, well, this is a film that I really have to beg, borrow, steal, do whatever I have to do to get onto this film. And I sort of put myself on tape 4 or 5 times for the director and the producers, and fortunately they liked what they saw.
So why did you decide to screen your film here?
Griff is the kind of story that needs to be sort of seen throughout the world, because everyone knows what it's like to feel like an outsider. And beyond that, I've always, Singapore has been on my hit list of places to try and visit, and to do it in a way where I can come here with a project that I'm very proud of, and to see the city like this, and to meet the local celebrities like yourself is very nice.
Ryan first rose to fame playing Vinnie Patterson in Australian soap opera Home and Away, but it was HBO's True Blood that thrust him into stardom in Hollywood.
With True Blood, it's sort of like a tree that's just got more roots down the bottom. True Blood has just sort of created a real sort of nice tree trunk for me to be able to stay there and make a nice living out there.
Making it in Hollywood as an Australian, was it tough for you?
I went to Hollywood with no money, and in fact I was only there for sort of 3 days originally, and sort of had to convince the owner of this hotel that, listen, I don't have any money, but if you can let me stay at the hotel for 3 months free of charge, I'll pay you back at the end of that 3 months. And fortunately he saw fire in my eyes, or that ambition, and he sort of said, yes, I'll let you do that.
But how did he avoid being typecast in the Jackson Stackhouse type sex god role?
I kind of put it on myself anyway, to sort of, if someone won't see me for a role, I'll put myself on tape for that role and give it to them, and then they will see, oh, okay, he's not what I thought he was, and he can do that role. I never want to leave any stone unturned, so it's always better for me to go out and do the work and convince them. I'll do whatever I have to do for a job that I believe in.
How do you relate to a character like Griff? Are you anything like him? Are you more shy or outgoing?
I'm surprisingly more like Griff than I am like Jason Stackhouse. I'm much more of a sort of shy, introverted type. Probably not to the extreme that Griff is, but I definitely understood his plight, and I felt like other people in the world, anyone who's ever felt like an outsider or felt like that their voice doesn't count, or just people who have sort of suppressed their imagination. I feel like this was sort of a story that they could latch onto and really feel.
He has the hot bod, the good looks, and all the charm to show for it. More on Ryan Kwanten in our other clip.